It is 8 o'clock on the dot on a Sunday morning. It is March the 5th. I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. Thanks for joining us for Coffee Talk. Get together 7 days a week, chat about what's doing in the world of weather, hopefully getting your day started off on a lovely, lovely note. I'm grateful that you're here hanging with us. Here's a look outside, shall we? A couple of additional clouds over downtown Orlando, as seen from our Tower Cam network. Let me take you over to Altamont Springs. Some cloud cover there, not too bad. Up to Ocala real quick. Gorgeous start to the day. Still need to, I swear I'm going to go up there and just twist the camera a little bit. Let's head over to the Orlando International Airport, see what's doing. Yeah, it's a little cloudy. That's okay. We can handle that. Tourist District, see what's doing. Swan, Dolphin, Riviera looking great. I love it. Over to the beaches we go, shall we? Melbourne, checking in with you, see how you're doing. Yeah, looking very, very nice. Up to Coco, Port Canaveral, a little hazy, but it's beautiful. I see the cruise ships, and that's where I want to go right now. Oh, and then New Smyrna Beach, I see somebody heading out of port. That, my friends, is how to spend a Sunday. That's what I want to do today. I just want to take a boat out. Want to have a boat. Correction, I want to have a friend that has a boat that takes me out. What do they say? It's great to have a boat. It's better to have a friend that has a boat, right? Isn't that the way they go with it? At any rate, it's lovely. Temperatures out the door, very, very comfortable. Let's see how we're doing. Upper 60s in Ocala, upper 70s in Orlando. I think it's so interesting. The average high temperature this time of year, 78 degrees. We're already there at 8 o'clock in the morning in Orlando. 71 degrees in the Villages. It's 73 in Sanford, 73 degrees in Melbourne. Our first warning, live Doppler radar, has had a few showers, but we do not have any out there right now. We're going to, but we don't right now. So let's look to our 12-hour forecast and see how we are, all right? A couple of showers here or there. We're going to keep a 10% chance of rain in there for the 8 o'clock hour. Then 9 o'clock, I think we'll get to a 20% chance. And we're just, in other words, we're hedging bets here, but we're trying to figure that there will be a shower or two or three. And then certainly lunchtime on, that's when we think we're going to get into some rainfall, particularly around the 3, 4, 5 o'clock window. 3, 4, 5 o'clock is when we're really looking for those showers and those thunder showers to start. And yes, I said that right. We're actually looking at some thunder showers in the forecast. Briefly, we can talk temperatures, and then we'll have to get over to Futurecast, okay? 85, 86 degrees across the area. It does look like it's going to be a lovely Sunday. Above average, mid-80s inland, upper 70s, lower 80s along the coastline. Let's get right over to Futurecast. And Futurecast is showing a few showers through 10 o'clock, okay? 11, 12 o'clock, those showers kind of work out and off of our east coast. 2 o'clock looking good. 4 o'clock, starting to see a few showers develop. And you can see by 5 o'clock, Futurecast is like, boom goes the dynamite. A little bit of sea breeze interaction. 6 o'clock, showers and thunder showers. 7, 8, 9 o'clock, everything kind of pushing over toward the beaches. You get the idea. So if you've got out and about plans today, just know that the majority of the day is going to be fine, but later on, we're going to start to run into some rain concerns, okay? It's not necessarily a bad thing. Central Florida is running below average in the rainfall department. Take a look here. These are the rainfall deficits for Central Florida for the year. 2.86, that's the lowest number. So we've got 3 inches of rain, right? So when we look to the Keach-Byram Drought Index, this looks at let me Google what the, let me Google the definition, okay? Just so that you're aware, okay? The Keach-Byram Drought Index is a product from the United States Forest Service. It assesses the risk of fire by representing the net effect of evapotranspiration and precipitation and producing cumulative moisture deficiency in deep duff and upper soil layers, okay? My God, using words like evapotranspiration brings me back to college. So the idea is it's trying to measure the amount of rain necessary to return it to full soil moisture capacity, okay? So it's nerd. It's absolutely nerd. But it's nerd speak for we're not in the blues. I mean, Flagler's in the blues, but the rest of us are starting to get into the mid-range on the Keach-Byram Drought Index. You don't really want to be there, right? So just keep that in mind. We do have a few showers in the forecast next couple of days, but there's also perhaps a bigger element here. First thing, with the clouds and the showers, we're not getting into record heat. Take a look, 85 in Orlando. Record is 92. 2020 on this date. COVID was kicking up and so were the temperatures. Glad that we're not going to be setting any kind of records today. We did set records though yesterday. Briefly, let's just look. Every single one of Central Florida's record-keeping stations made it to records. And I think I had already mentioned it on Coffee Talk, but yeah, hottest temperature in the country yesterday. All right, so let's look and see what we've got, okay? Nice milder air in place thanks to a bit of a frontal impact, but yes, we do have the showers, okay? Then we look to see what's doing. Tomorrow, a few showers, staying milder. We get hot on Tuesday, just briefly. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we actually watch our next cold front moving in, and that's going to drop temperatures. And what's particularly cool about this cool front is the fact that it actually does a number, and it starts a series of fronts. We're actually going to see two fronts in the not so distant future. The first one this Thursday brings high temperatures into the upper range of the 70s, but by not Tuesday like a couple of days from now, but next Tuesday like 10 days from now. Yeah. Next Tuesday, high temperature in the upper 60s, lower 70s. So we've got a couple of cold fronts that are moving our direction. It's something. It may not be full-on jacket weather, boots with the fur weather, but it's something. And this time of year, I'll take every little bit of something I can get. All right? All right, if you're heading over to the beaches, by the way, wind nice and light, surf running 1 to 2 feet, seas running 1 to 2 feet. So that is where we're at, my friends. That's where we're at. Let me pop up the 12-hour forecast, and then we can chat. I haven't taken like any questions or comments or concerns or anything. Catherine says, good morning, Eric. I don't know how I will act when we get the rain. It's been so long. I know. We're just going to have to learn it together. Taylor says, I'm deciding if I want to pay the extra to do a grocery pickup or if I'm going to suck it up, Buttercup, and just run in with the baby, running on maybe an hour of sleep. Oh my God, Taylor, I'm giving you a big hug right now. Oh my gosh. If paying a little extra for grocery pickup gets you the opportunity to relax a little bit, Mama, you take that chance. You deserve it. If a couple of bucks isn't going to break the bank, listen, with that kind of sleep, this parent has been there. I'm running on a few hours of sleep and I'm exhausted. So if you're running on maybe an hour of sleep, Taylor, do that. Sending you all the good vibes. All the good vibes. Yeah. 7-day forecast. Debbie wants a 7-day forecast. Okay, we'll get there. If that's what you want, Debbie, I got you, boo. Bart says we get cold, dry air and no rain. We're going to see a major wildfire season. That's not all that wrong. We've had some rough weather for controlled burns, so we haven't had any. There are some pile burns authorizations, so you may see some smoke. The nearest controlled burn today is going to be up around Keystone Heights, which is up near Gainesville. So it's way up there. Is it even Keystone Heights? It's actually more like the Mike Rose's Gold Head Branch State Park. What? It's near Keystone Heights. I just eyeballed it. It's near Keystone Heights. So anyway, that's what we got. But yes, if we don't start to get some rain soon, we're definitely going to be getting in that direction. Yeah. Victoria, any Florester coming our way? Florester was last year. We've moved on to a whole new cycle. But when's the next part of the of the cycle coming. What is it? It's March the 5th. There should be a decent storm system firing up in the mid-Atlantic at some point here shortly. Let me see. If I hit that, hit the GFS, there should be a mid-Atlantic storm system. Let's see if it's showing up on the models. Instead of temps, let's do multi-parameter. All right, we'll do that. Let's bring it full screen. Oh no, get out of there. All right, Yeah, there's a pretty decent little storm system there, right? You see that? There's the mid-Atlantic storm, like right there, kind of developing off the shoreline. And then pulling away, you can see it there, 985 low off the shoreline. And then around the 14th, around Mexico and Texas, yeah. Nice storm system there coming in through the Gulf. You see that around the 17th? Interesting little feature. See that? We'll see if that plays out. That's the 16th, 17th. And then another decent one, that's what? That's the 20th? Yeah. That lines up pretty well as well, the 20th. That's the mid-Atlantic storm system, by the way, for the upcoming season. So anyway, yep, it's all cycling through. It's doing as it is supposed to do. All looking good. Priscilla says 540 line. You know those thicknesses. You know. Oh, man. What does the weather look like for next week? It's spring break. So, again, and I'd mentioned this a little bit ago, but we've got a cold front looking to drop the temperatures next Tuesday. Here, I'll pull up the raw GFS. Give me a second. If we do this... Mediagrams, give me a second. If we do that, and we do GFS. All right, so here's the GFS. So this is the American model, raw data, and these are temperatures. And you see where it says 88, 89, 88 on the top left. Those are the next couple of days. If we go down about center of your screen, you can see 83, 83. That's Saturday and Sunday of next weekend. Then 71, 67, 73. That's Monday, March 13th. 67 is March the 14th. 73 is March the 15th. So computer models are airing cooler and cooler there. I'm not necessarily biting on it that deep. I'm saying next Tuesday temperature around 70. So the idea is we're getting some cold fronts that are moving our direction. All right. Good times. Good times. Oh, by the way, you see on the 7-day forecast here on the right side of the word Saturday, there's a little orange clock with a clockwise spin. That's because that is the day, believe it or not, we spring forward. I, for one, would love to see this go away because every single year this happens, every single time, everybody, it throws everybody into this tizzy. And what I think is so funny is how many times, I guarantee you, people are going to be like, we still do that? I thought they voted not to do that. And I did just see congressman or somebody or something just suggested we stop doing it again. It's like, either do it or don't do it. Do we need to be doing it? I don't know. At any rate, a week from today, probably my least favorite day of the year because I do the morning show and now I get to get an hour less sleep. Woof. New sunrise and sunset times will be in the 7 o'clock hour, by the way. Yeah. Taylor says, I hate daylight saving. I lose enough hours of sleep already. I know. Oh, man. Anyway. All right. So that's what we've got. Showers and thunder showers in the forecast this afternoon, my friends. We will be tracking it. I can promise you that. All right? All right. I'm going to go get ready to do some TV. Be good, would you? Have a great day. Make it a good one. I hope you take care. I hope you have fun. I will see you tomorrow morning for Coffee Talk at 8 a.m. And, of course, 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. Sound good? Sound good. If the weather gets feisty for any reason, I'll be tweeting and all that fun stuff today at Eric Burris Wesh. All right? Sound good? Sound good. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Have a great Sunday, friends. Take care. Bye.